guys, today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on this look right here, which is my go-to fall look. It's a pretty basic look that anybody can wear. You can pair it with a bolder lip like this, you can pair it with a neutral lip, whatever you want. I've worn this out multiple times and gotten many compliments on it, so I figured I'd show you all how I do it. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is prime my face. I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. Just get a little there. Wrap it around. And work. Next thing I'll be doing is my foundation. I'm going to be using the Dior Skin Forever foundation in the shade 022. And I'm going to be using a Morphe M439 brush to buff that in. Right now that my foundation's all blended in, I'm going to be concealing. I'm going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Light. Just going to do a little bit. And a little bit highlight to balance it out. I'm also going to go ahead and prime my eyes with this. And with a damp makeup sponge, I'm going to blend all this out. Now I'm going to be setting my face with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. I'm going to go back in with that same damp sponge and set my under eye with that. I'm also setting my lid with this too to get it ready for shadow. Now for this look today, I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill palette. You can get it at Ulta now, and I'm going to start out with this shade right here. This shade's called Silk Cream. I'm just going to apply it to my transition area. And I'm using a Morphe M441 fluffy natural hair brush for this. I'm applying it mainly in the outer part and then bringing it in just a little bit as the product leaves my brush. And I will blend it out as I have almost nothing on my brush. Next I'm going to be going in with MFEO, which is this shade right here. It's just a little bit darker. And using that same brush, I'm going to apply it right over that initial color we put down. Next I'm going to go in with the shade Pooter right here on a smaller blending brush. I'm using the M433 brush. Now I'm going to place it just a little lower. Blend that just a little lower than those first two colors. Putting most of the pigment on the outside and then bringing it in. Next, I'm going to go in with the shade Buns on a smaller haired brush. This is the Morphe M321, and I'm just going to concentrate that on the outer corner of my eye. Now I'm just going to blend that all out. Now I want a little more definition, so I'm going to take the shade Mocha right here on that same Morphe M321, M321 brush. I'm just going to add a little bit more down here. Just going to pat it on and add a little more oomph to that outer corner. Now because I want this look to be a matte look and the Jaclyn Hill palette doesn't have a light matte shade, I'm going to be going in with the Tartelette Amazonian Clay Matte Palette, and I'm going to be using the shade Super Mom right here. Now I'm going to be using just a Sephora, just a all over lid brush. I'm going to apply that mainly to the inner corner of the eye. Bring it out. Next, I'm going to go in with the shade Central Park right here. It's a really deep matte chocolate brown, and I'm going to be using the M432 flat definer brush. I'm going to apply that to my lower lash line, mainly just in the outer corner. I'm also going to go ahead and use this shade to line my upper lash line as well. Next, with a pencil brush, this is the E18 brush, I'm going to go in with that shade Pooter and apply that to my lower lash line and buff all this out. I'm going to use the highlighting shade in Light on a tiny little brush. This is the E36. I'm just going to pop a little bit of that in my inner corner. Now I'm going to align my waterline. This is the Maybelline Lasting Drama Waterproof Gel Pencil in the shade Soft Nude. If you want a trick to make your eyes look wider and more awake, line your waterline with a nude pencil. It won't be too harsh and it'll really make your eyes pop. Now I'm just going to curl my lashes and put on some mascara. I'm using the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara. I'm just going to do that and then I'll be right back. Okay, I went ahead and did my brows too while I was doing that. I used the Anastasia Brow Definer to do that. I just filled them in, didn't do anything fancy. Now to continue the face, I'm going to use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer and a Morphe M523 brush. And I'm just going to bronze, kind of contour, just define a little bit. Next, I'm going to be using the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in the shade Party. I don't know. It's got 3 A's in it, so it's Party instead of Party. Guess it's a really big party. But it's just a really nice, soft. Oh, I'm using the Morphe E4 brush to apply my blush. I like this blush for fall because it's really soft and muted. Finally, for the face, I'm going to be using the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in the shade Luminous Light to highlight. And I honestly don't even know what brush this is. My sister-in-law got it for me off of Amazon. But it works well. I like it for highlighting, so that's just what I use. Last but not least, I'm going to do the lips, and this is really what makes the look a fall look for me. I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick in the shade Lolita. And there we have the completed look. This is just the perfect fall basic look. It's a very neutral eye and a little bit bolder of a lip, a little bit darker, perfect for fall. And if you like what you saw and you want to see more, please subscribe. Let me know what you think about this look in the comments. Let me know what you want to see in my next video. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.